Okay, so today we're going to look at solving proportions. And a proportion is an equation stating that two ratios are equivalent. When two ratios are equivalent or equal, they form a proportion. And since rates are types of ratios, they can also form proportions. So let's take a look at this proportion. We've got the ratio 1 to 2 and 3 to 6. And in order to see if our proportion is equal, we need to find the cross products. And the cross product is simply the product of the numerator of one ratio and the denominator of the other ratio. So 1 times 6 is a cross product, and 3 times 2 is a cross product. And if the cross products of a proportion are equal, then we know that they formed a proportion. So we have 6 equals 6. So the cross products are equal and the ratios form a proportion. Now, to solve for a proportion, we need to first set up a ratio. Our two ratios are going to be 5 to 9 and 10 to x. So we're solving for the denominator of our second ratio. So we've got our proportion written, and then we're going to find their cross products. So we have 9 times 10 equals 5 times x. 9 times 10 is 90, and 5 times x is simply 5x, a letter and a variable and a number written together. Now, to solve, we simply divide each side by 5. And if you don't know 90 divided by 5, you can set up a division problem. 5 into 9 goes once, with a remainder of 4. Bring down our 0. 5 into 40 is 8 times. We have a remainder of 0. So 5 divided by 5 cancel each other out. We get 1x equals 18. So in this case, x equals 18. And to do that, we simply found the cross products and divided. Let's try one more. So we have 2 to 12 equals a to 36. So we're solving for a. So we first find our cross products of 36 times 2 and 12 times a. And if you're not sure what 36 times 2 is, we can do some multiplication on the side. And we're left with 72. So 72 equals 12a. And then we're going to divide both sides by 12. 12 divided by 12 equals 1, so we can cancel them out. And 12 into 72 is 6 times. So here we have a equals 6. And if we were to rewrite our proportion with a equaling 6, we can see that our cross products would equal 72. So we know that they've formed a proportion and we've solved correctly. So that's how you can solve for a proportion. And remember, a proportion is when two ratios are equivalent.